What's going on, guys? It's Alex from Everything for iPod, and today I'm showing you how you can do a fresh install of OS X Mountain Lion on your Mac. I really love doing fresh installs because it's ultimately speeding up your Mac, and it's like you're getting a brand new computer. It really makes it faster because it clears your whole hard drive out, and you're starting from scratch, so there's no files that are slowing your computer down. So while it does delete all your files, it does help you get rid of the ones you don't need. So what I do is I back up all my data on a Lacy rugged hard drive like this one here, and I put what I want back on it. So I'll take my iTunes library, put it on the Lacy Rugged, and when I am done doing the fresh install, I can throw it back on the computer and just pretty much have my photos and music, and the rest starts from scratch. It speeds up your Mac. I really recommend doing it if you're okay with deleting your whole hard drive. Without further ado, let's get into it. When you are ready, close out of all your windows, and then you're going to need your recovery flash drive. If you don't know how to create one of these, I have another video explaining it, so you can click on the annotation or go to the link in the description. But pop that in your computer, close out of any windows that will pop up, and then just go ahead, leave the flash drive plugged in, but shut your computer down. We are going to boot the operating system from the flash drive, which is the recovery drive that we made, and basically restore our hard drive from there. So wait for the screen to go black, and then just give it a few seconds, make sure everything is off, and after a few seconds, just go ahead and hit that power button on your computer, and press the option key once or twice, and then hold it down until you see a list of options pop up on the screen, which we should see in just a few seconds. And here you see a bunch of different bootable drives. We're going to use the arrow keys to go over to the USB one that says Mac OS X, and then use the Enter or Return key to select it. The Apple logo will pop up, and we're just going to wait a few moments for our screen to come up. A screen will now appear telling you to pick your language. I'm going to select English and then hit continue, and we'll get this OS X utilities window. We're going to click on disk utility and then select continue, and this is where we're going to be able to wipe out our hard drive. So on the left you'll see a list of all your devices. You want to click on the very top one, which should be your hard drive, go to the erase tab, and then you can name it whatever you want. So I'm going to name it Macintosh HD because that's a standard name for any hard drive in a Mac, but if you want to change it, by all means you can go ahead and change it and then select the erase button. It will wipe your entire hard drive, so make sure you have any important documents, pictures, music, everything like that somewhere else. It only takes a few seconds, it really doesn't take that long, but once it's finished, X out of this window and we will go back to the OS X utilities window. Select Reinstall OS X, continue, and you will see the Mountain Lion installer. You can go ahead and agree to some terms. Select your hard drive. It should be whatever you just named it. I named mine Macintosh HD, which is a standard, so I'm going to select it, and then go ahead and click install. It will warn you if you're not connected to a power source, so now would be a great time to connect to your charger if you are already not connected to it. Now begins the installation process. Your Mac should restart twice during the process. For my computer, it took about 20 minutes to complete. And once you're done, you will have to do the Mountain Lion setup process, but we'll get to that in just a few seconds. And thanks to Final Cut, you don't have to sit here through the whole installation process, but once you are finished, you have to do the quick setup process. It's pretty easy. You select your Wi-Fi network, country, keyboard language, and a few other things. I'm not going to show the whole process just because I had to type in some personal information. But one new thing I found is that you can actually check a box that will allow you to reset your computer password for your computer account directly from your Apple ID online. So if you're not at your computer and you want to change your password, it is no problem, which I think is really cool, and I don't think it was included in Lion and other earlier versions of Mac. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's pretty cool. And once you get in, you can see the brand new features of Mountain Lion. Notification Center is empty, but it is indeed there, and it works. You can also see the newly redesigned dock, which I can say I am loving. I really like the bars of light at the bottom instead of the dots. If you can notice it, it's not that noticeable, but I think it's just a nice little touch that they added. And some new things are added to the menu bar, which I will go over in a future video, so stay tuned for that. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Mountain Lion videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Check out some of my other videos in the meantime, and see you later.